I'm Kristin and this, belatedly, is the video for day number 152 of my Song of the Day project. And the song that I'm doing is like the only country song that I like. It's If I Die Young by the band Perry. If I die young, bury me in satin, lay me down on a bed of roses, sink me in the river at dawn, send me away with the words of a love song. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Make me a rainbow, shine down on my mother. She'll know I'm safe with you when she stands under my colors. Oh, life ain't always what you think it ought to be. Ain't even great, but she buries her baby. The sharp knife of a short life. Well, I've had just enough time. If I die young, bury me in satin, lay me down on a bed of roses, sink me in the river at dawn, send me away with the words of a love song. Uh-oh, uh-oh. And I'll be wearing white when I come into your kingdom. I'm as green as a ring on my little cold finger. Never knew the loving of a man, but it sure felt nice when he was holding my hand. Oh, there's a boy here in town says he'll love you forever. Who would have thought forever could be severed by the sharp knife of a short life? Well, I've had just enough time. So put on your best voice and I'll wear my pearls. What I never did is done. A penny for my thoughts, oh no, I'll sell them for $1. They'll be worth much more after I'm a goner. And then maybe you'll hear the words I've been singing. Funny when you're dead, how people start listening. If I die young, bury me in satin, lay me down on a bed of roses, sink me in the river at dawn, send me away with the words of a love song. Uh-oh, the ballad of a dove. Go with peace and love, and gather up your tears, keep them in your pocket, save them for a day when you're really gonna need them all. The sharp knife of a short life. Well, I've had just enough time. So put on your best boys and I'll wear my pearls. That was my rendition of If I Die Young by the band Perry. And as I mentioned, that's like the only country song that I like, quote-unquote country song that I like. There have been things over the years, like by Shania Twain and Faith Hill and stuff, that were like definitely crossover that I liked. This one, I guess, is borderline. I actually discovered it on happenstance, I guess around when it was new. I was channel flipping past one of those country music channels and the video was on and I was like, huh, this isn't bad. And then it became more mainstream. So I guess it's sort of crossover. It's a bit of a gray area, I guess, if you're going to be very genre specific. But it was a little difficult for me to adjust to the idea of liking a song that was considered country, because that is generally a realm that is not a favor to me. But yeah, I really found the song catchy, and I was like, okay, get over your genre prejudices, you know. I mean, because I like a lot of things in different genres. It's just I don't generally like country or like really, really scary, heavy stuff. But, you know, music that I like falls across the spectrum in a lot of genres. But it was that. I was like, okay, different genre tolerance. But anyway, it is a really good song. Very morbid, but very poetic and very creative. And written by a young person, the girl from the band. Very interesting song. Who would have thought forever could be severed by the sharp knife of a short life? Those are really good lyrics there. But anyway, as to the genre, I've thought about that with that song and maybe with some others. It really depends. sometimes it's the accent and the background music that makes something sound like a country song. Like when I sing it, it doesn't sound as much like a country song. I mean, it probably still does a little because, you know, I used some of the vocal quality from the version of the song that is done by the band. But, you know, I mean, you could like totally change the genre of a song and how you sing it. I was thinking about that with something else earlier. You know, I mean, you could turn a rap song to a rock song. I mean, they've done that with some things, like the Pop Goes Punk and stuff. You know, there's a version of Rihanna's Umbrella done by All Time Low. There's a version of Jay Sean's Down done by Breathe Carolina, I think. Although it has some very bad language in the middle that I wasn't aware of when I purchased it. But anyway, so that's an interesting thing to think about. But anyway, so I really do like that song. And as I was working on trying to recover my music collection from online onto the new hard drive, as I think I mentioned, we had to get a new hard drive because ours went kaput. Yeah, I don't know if we had already figured that out at the point when I did my last video, but we got a new hard drive, put it in, and putting the stuff on, and so I came across that song, which, you know, is a song I was planning on doing, and I didn't really feel I had to listen to it, but I'm like, well, that would be a good idea, and I listened to it like 4 or 5 times. But I can just do that with songs sometimes. But it is a really good song. Depressing, but interesting and very colorful. I do have to mention, as a vegan, I'm not entirely comfortable with the line about pearls, but it's rather benign as a line in the song. But anyway, as far as what's going on with the videos, this is the 3rd video now that I've not been able to post because I'm trying to post them sequentially and I really don't know what's going on. For my day 150 video, which is like a big deal and I was so excited, day 150! I was in the middle of editing it when my computer was like going kaput the rest of the way. I mean, it's been on its way out for a while, the hard drive. I mean, it warned us of a fatal error like a year and a half ago. We really should have taken it seriously. But I was like 2 minutes into editing it and it wouldn't recognize the drive. And that's what happened. The C drive, it just like, it couldn't find the programs anymore and it just didn't know what was going on. And so I couldn't finish what I was doing. And I turned the computer off. If only I had known that that was going to make things worse, then maybe I would have taken different action with it. But when I turned it back on, I couldn't get into any of the programs except like Word Publisher and Calculator. So I wasn't able to go online to post a video delay notice. I wasn't able to get into my video. And now that we have the internet usage back, last night I was able to post a video delay notice kind of addressing what's going on. And I hope that I don't lose people's interest, the little bit that I have in my project right now. But anyway, I'm hoping that I can find my 150th video because, you know, for the sake of the integrity of the project and for my own, like, OCD/perfectionism, I do not want to post the videos out of order, and so I'm trying to figure out what to do. The last video I posted at this point is video 149, and I'm still recording each day, of course, on a bad schedule. I mean, this is Saturday's video, and it's, you know, into Sunday. For most people, it's still Saturday for me, because I'm still doing my Saturday stuff. I'm weird, as I mentioned before, and you probably have noticed. But anyway, I hope that I still have video 150 somewhere and that I'm able to access it. I'm going to try to plug my old hard drive into the computer externally. And I really, really hope that I can access it because I have a lot of important stuff on there. A lot of pictures and video and lots of stuff that I don't want to lose. And I've had such problems with hard drives over the last few years, mostly external hard drives, but it's like, I feel like none of my stuff is safe. I keep saving stuff and then like losing whole drives. It's maddening and like driving me crazy. But I don't know, hopefully this will work out. Hopefully I'll be able to get that back and hopefully I'll be able to access that video, finish editing it and get that up and then move forward from there. I have to try to figure that out later, and I'm going to keep recording the videos until then. and if I can't access it, I'll have to figure out what to do. Now, if I had been on a worse schedule with that, I wouldn't have loaded it onto the C drive. I would have loaded it onto the E drive. I had the computer in another room, so I didn't have my external drive there. And I thought I was being proactive, and yeah, it ended up on the drive that went. So, I don't know. Hi, Tim. I'm not sure if you can see him. Timmy is up eating the plant again like he's not supposed to be. Mr. Timmy Two-Tone. Say hi. Thumbs his tail behind it. Anyway, that's Timmy's guest appearance. Anyway, this is probably, I was going to jump up again. This is probably getting really long-winded, but I did feel the need to address what's going on with the videos. So I am keeping on top of doing my videos, and I'm not going to stop my project. But I have hit a bit of a conundrum with this, so I'm hoping that I will be able to get that video back and get them up from that point on. So anyway, if that is indeed the case, that will have already happened by the time this is up, but I did feel the need to discuss what's going on with that. But anyway, I don't remember what else I was going to say. Do check back often, regardless of what's going on with the video thing. I hope to be getting these few up soon, and then, you know, one a day from there on out. So anyway, after all the long rambling, once again, that was my rendition of If I Die Young by the band Perry for day 152 of my Song of the Day project. As always, thanks for listening, and please check back often. I'm Kristin Starr. Peace. Kitty's up to trouble. They just run the place. Thanks again for listening.